And hello there, and this is Kingoftryinit, also known as Code T, and I'm here with the part 2 of things that you should know or before you play the game. Guys, this is number 1, what you need to know, which is really important, and I hope you digest this. So the first things first is, guys, do not join a clan at the start of the game, because when you get out of the tutorial, instantly, and I mean instantly, someone will try to invite you to the clan. Maybe 1 or 2 clans, but they will try and they will spam you. Now in this game there's a thing called like guild tax. Okay, so here it is. It's this guild tax thing. Now you can put, our tax at the moment is 0%, so when our players play, none of the silver goes to us at the moment. Obviously I'm going to change that because it should be at 5%. but yeah, like, we don't take any of the silver whatsoever. But what some clans do, they sole be the leader, and they just get the tax and they just take it to 100%. So all the silver you pick up goes straight into here, and then only the leader withdraws the silver. It's like the biggest guild scam. There are some dodgy guilds. They prey on the newcomers because they don't know, because they're just like, oh cool, join in the guild, that's gonna help. And it does. Being in the guild is great, but make sure you choose a clan that is, you know, good for you, helps out, and it's dodgy. Research your clans. If you want to come and join, so obviously be our guest. We take on any event. There's no real requirement. The only requirement is that you must first join in-game first before you can come to the official Discord. We cannot send you an invite to the Discord until you are in the guild. Now, you can come to the Discord now. Actually, it is actually open to the public. However, you still won't be able to see any guild chat or guild events. Okay, that's number 1. 2, do your dailies. Now, dailies are really important because they greatly advance you through the game and keeps you from being from level 1 for like a good 2 weeks to being level 50 in just a few hours. Do your dailies. Now, you won't be able to do arena off the bat, but arena is probably the important thing for you to do. Now, doing it as a healer does give you more XP books. If you do it as a fighter, you do get less, as you can see here. It's only a little bit extra, but you know, if you want to be a healer, then you do get a bit of extra, and you've got to do it 3 times a day. All right, so 3 wins. If you lose, you don't get nothing, so you have to win. Stop on this one because I wasn't quite paying attention, but this is real crucial. Faction flag up whenever you can if you wish to advance in the game extensively. Okay, all you got to do is on the bottom left there where it says flag in red, you click on that. It says, oh, do you want a flag? You say yes, and all of a sudden you are now getting more bonus fame XP. Fame is experience in the game. There are other ways also to increase your experience as well, by getting an Elder Satchel Insight, but I don't suggest getting this if silver is a problem for you. Expedition. Now, this is another daily. Now, this daily is different because you can do it solo. You don't need a team like arena. However, doing the expedition, there's a few things you need to know. There are different tiers of the solo expedition, and each of them give you a reward with different prices. Obviously, the highest one gives you the most silver. Now, 2,500 silver isn't really a lot, and you need an item power of 650. Just if you want to know your item power, you just go into your backpack. When you go into your backpack, there's an option on the side here, so I'll pop it back in just so you can notice. It says it disappears there. Pop it on the side there, it pops out, and it will say your average item power just on the top there, and all these other bits of information you may need to know. Okay, so the thing you need to know about this, which is really important, that you're not really getting a lot of silver. It's 2,500. Yeah, fine, but it's all about the item you get, which is a daily reward, and this is the thing that you check. So this thing apparently sells for 34k. Okay, cool. And if you want a little bit more extra fame, then you could do the hardest one. However, if you go to this one, and see the price of this. This is 38k, and it's easier, and it's worth more, I believe. 1 second. It is. There you go. So you'd probably do the one that's easier and faster and gets you a 4k extra silver. That's where your true money is coming from. That's what you're going to go for. So if you go to the first one, as you can see, you don't get anything. So it's pointless doing the first expedition. 3k silver. Now, after you've done that, there's another thing. And this other thing is the same again, expeditions, but it counts as a daily thing, and it's the group version. Now, the group version is a bit different because you have to have, I would call, a perfect team. What I mean by that is you have to have 3 DPSs, whatever those damaged people are, 1 healer and 1 tank. If you do not have those, it will just simply not let you go. It will not let you go. So this one can be a bit more frustrating. You can do this one solo and it will randomly generate some people for you, but you still need a team. You can get with your guild and do it with a guild, which I do suggest because all your guild members should be doing it daily. However, you know, just give it a try. See what you can do solo if you can't get those people. And then the final one is a kind of a map expedition. Now this one you would do with your members, and every time you complete this you get a reward and some funds and some money and everything. It's really good fame, but the difference with this is that it's got levels, and as long as you keep winning you keep going a level up on the maps. This is really great. You just keep pushing until you can get no further. It's a lot of fun. I highly suggest it. So let's talk about repairs. Now, you don't want to bring your best stuff to a dungeon. You want to load the lowest mount, the lowest of everything that you can. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're doing a yellow dungeon worth 1 point something mil and it's really, really tough, you're going to need some decent gear and your teammate's going to have to be on point. But if you're not doing that and you're just running a standard yellow GD or a red GD, even better, like, because then you shouldn't wear good stuff in a red GD because it can be taken from players, then yeah, go ahead and do that. Like, market. Now, I mentioned the market before, but I'm going to show you a quick and basic way to find anything you would ever like. So go to the top here, go to category, and then obviously, you know, in here, self-explanatory, accessories, armor, all that jazz. For today, we're just going to talk about the holy staff. So let's go to magic, holy staffs. Cool. So once you've done that, all you've got to do is go to this yellow scroll thing here, and it will just bring up everything you ever need. It will show you every holy staff in the game and its enchantments and everything. And let's just say you want like a perfect elder life touch staff. Yeah, fine. So we'll just be like, okay, buy order, and then we'd go to, you know, free enchantments, and we'll do masterpiece. There you go. Now you've got the most expensive staff that you could possibly buy, or you can just buy order it for 2 million and then hope that when someone puts it up there, you can buy it straight away. Okay. But if it exists to buy instantly, it will appear there. If it doesn't, as you can see there, it won't appear at all. So, yeah, that's how you find things more simply. Of course, for different items, you might not want to do that, but I hope this helps.